guy. He knew more about golf than anybody in the state of New Jersey. Well, for Mike Stamberger to say that, that's an indication that this guy knows a lot about golf in New Jersey. That's not really the reason why it's named after him. He was a wonderful guy. Plainfield suggested that that'd be a wonderful opportunity to name this event for somebody who's really giving back to golf in New Jersey. And so it's the Red Hoffman Cup, and I hope it'll be that for a really long time. One of the big things that we do here is the first tee. We call it the First Tee Initiative. I just want to take a minute to talk about it for just a second. We started out the program last year to simply raise awareness of and try to get together two organizations, the people that play in the Hoffman Cup and the folks who run and participate in the First Tee. And I can't think of a better group of people to get together. I mean, here you've got people who've grown up, who live, who are passionate about golf, who really care about it, and then you've got kids who are the future of the game. I can't think of a better group of people to try to meld, and it's working out okay. It's really impressive the way it turned out. Last year, in terms of donations, we raised $8,000, and that was just incredible. Thinking that really all we did was ask the captains to ask their teammates to make a donation. Well, folks, this year we've raised over $14,000. That's a 75% increase. We had 22 clubs participate in the First Tee Initiative this year, and next year we're going to have 32 clubs in the program. I imagine it's going to be even greater then. So I think this is going to grow for a while, and again, I think it's great that we're making donations. I think the next step is to get some of us, or more of us, let's put it that way, more involved with the First Tee itself. That'd be great. If you can think of any way that you can donate any of your time, anything that you can do to show up, we've got the executive directors of the First Tee of the areas of the chapters that are represented here by our clubs. And they're all here. They'd be glad to help you out. They've got lots of great ideas about the things that guys like you could do. But really here to show you, give you a little bit better idea of why we're here to support the First Tee. Jeremy Garaga is here. Did I get that close, Jeremy?
Gariga.
Gariga, excuse me. Well, please come on up, Jeremy. Jeremy lives in Jersey City. He's been a participant with the First Tee for 5 years. This guy is an expert with the First Tee. I think if you give him just a few seconds, he'll give you some good ideas why we should support it even more than we do.
Good evening, Red Hoffman Cup participants, members of the First Tee, and guests. My name is Jeremy Gariga, and I've been a proud participant of the First Tee for the past 5 years. When I first joined my Essex chapter in Newark, it became quite evident that the First Tee program is no ordinary program. Prior to joining the First Tee, I have played many sports and been a part of many other different teams. Here at the First Tee, our players taught not only the game of golf and its rules, but also the importance of a college education, life skills needed to succeed, and 9 very important healthy habits. I remember getting to the First Tee line with my coach, swinging the driver and hoping the ball would go far. The first swing was the beginning of what was soon to come. Some of my experiences so far have included attending the Nashville Youth Summit, to playing golf at some of the best courses in metropolitan New York and New Jersey, to taking college tours and attending SAT classes, all made possible by the First Tee. I was recently honored as the 2012 Outstanding Participant of Metropolitan New York as with the scholarship for college. I was recognized for doing 2 things that I love: advocating for the homeless and learning the game of golf. The first tee is a perfect fit for me because its values mirror mine. Not only are we taught the game of golf, but we are taught the importance of serving the community and helping others. In general, we are taught values and skills that we will apply for the rest of our lives. The Path to College program was a great benefit as it allowed me to take SAT prep classes. The classes teach test-taking skills and prepares us well in advance. The instructors have even worked with me before class. In addition to strengthening my vocabulary and math skills, it has given me an added level of confidence. 2 years ago, at the suggestion of my coaches, I took the caddy class provided by the MGA and have been caddying at a clubhouse ever since. Last year, I was awarded a caddy scholarship as well. None of this would have been possible if it wasn't for the first tee. I believe every child is a product of the first tee walks away with a learning experience unlike any other. So many experiences and great opportunities are available for young participants. I, for one, am grateful for the opportunity and the first tee experience. I cannot say enough what the program has done for me. I hope to support it for years to come. Thank you for your time.
So to sum that up, the First Tee is an organization that tries to build character within children. The folks that are coming up behind us, whether they're golfers or not, they do it through golf. They do it through golf, and that's really the clincher that makes the First Tee a little bit different. And I hope you guys continue to support the First Tee the way you have. I'd like to there's a distinguished table of guests that we have here, and I'd like to start with a table over here to Barry over here. Barry McLaughlin. He's the executive director of the First Tee of Metropolitan New York. Barry works closely with Alan Small, who is, everybody here knows Alan, but also Alan is a former president of the Metropolitan Golf Association, which is